It's VooDoo Underground Season 3, and once again, we've taken over the kitchens here at the Hillsborough Culinary Academies of Irwin Technical College. We have 8 teams making 20 burgers in 10 minutes. They're gonna send them to the judges, and we're gonna find out who's worthy of taking home the title of 2025 VooDoo Underground winner. So if you're ready, let's VooDoo. We're back for another season of VooDoo Underground. Get ready to rock and roll, because this is the only competition where students are cooking and competing for culinary scholarship. Today in the Heat 1, we've got the returning champs from Robinson High School competing against the culinary powerhouse of Leto. So if you guys are ready, we're kicking it off with a bang. Grab your Mies, light your pilots, let's VooDoo.
Alrighty, mayoing the buns.
Hey, wait, give me a spatula.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sous chef, she's chef.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna mayo them all, and then I feel very great about being in this competition. I'm very excited, especially to work with Janice.
Yes, I'm very excited to be able to work with Eric. Been planning this burger for a really long time, so excited to finally execute it.
Wait, you gotta do what they do at Subway. You gotta bang it on the table really loud.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've done a lot of like stressful like catering events with each other, so we know how each other work.
Me and Camila, we've been doing good working together. We have pretty good chemistry.
I have never done anything like this before.
With the chops, please.
Okay. You think I want to start with yours?
Huh?
Do I start with your patties?
Yeah. We've been cooking together for about 3 weeks.
First time working together. It's been going great.
All right, let's pop in with the Robinson Culinary team. Guys, what's going on? You guys are returning champions. Tell me what you've got going on.
So right now we're putting mayo on the buns to toast them.
We're toasting our buns with mayonnaise.
Yes.
You know, mayonnaise is like one of the best things created on the planet, ever.
Yes.
So we're toasting with mayonnaise. We're toasting up all our buns. We obviously have a plan in place. I can see your mise en place laid out. But in reality, you guys have pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, especially me being new. It's definitely gonna be an interesting experience. We've been cooking together for like,
Less than a year.
yeah, a
Yeah.
few months maybe.
Last year with the Tavern Burger, not only did you guys take first place, the burger was featured on the menu at a local establishment by the name of Fat Rabbit Pub. And from what I hear, it was hitting pretty hard. You feel like you got some big shoes to fill? Or should I say some big buns to fill?
Absolutely, absolutely. But I think I'm confident in us today, so I think we'll be able to do it.
Absolutely and confident. Those are 2 great words. I can't wait to see what you create.
The burger that we're making today is called a jam and blue burger.
Tell me what the burger's gonna be composed of.
So for you, we have our homemade tavern burger buns. And
Homemade buns. They didn't buy these, they made these in preparation of today's competition.
yes, and then we're gonna put some lettuce. We pickled some onions with the zing.
Pickled onions with the zing, bringing that acid.
Yes. And then we're gonna have some magic bacon. Yes.
Who doesn't love magic bacon, right?
Absolutely.
Now, how do you make the magic bacon? Because you have to make that in advance.
So what we do is we cut the long strips of bacon in half, and then we just put magic on it and we toss it in our combi and it comes out beautifully.
In the combi. You hear? That was a humble brag right there. We have a combi oven where I go to school.
Oh, don't forget your raspberry jam.
Oh yes, my raspberry jam, obviously, the key component.
Hey, I'm gonna come back and learn more about your burgers.
All right.
Get cracking and let's get those patties
All right.
rocking, yeah?
Yes. Okay.
You want to start doing the patties?
Yeah, I'll start doing that.
At the start, it was all over the place. One problem I faced was my burner wasn't turned on, so when the gas was leaking. And when I tried turning it on, it just kind of in my face. It wasn't on. But other than that, it was good.
All right, let's check out Leto, the culinary powerhouse. We got 2 amazing chefs here. Chef, how you guys doing?
We're doing good.
lined in baskets and burgers hitting the grill. Now, word on the street is those pre-smashed patties, smart, might have a little bit of VooDoo inside.
Our burger is the best because we have a double smash burger with onion fig jam with garlic aioli and crispy onions.
50-50 chuck and sirloin blend. They've got them smashed down. I'm gonna guess about 3.5, 4 ounces on those patties?
3 ounces per patty.
3 ounces per patty. And look at that beautiful smash, consistent all the way across. You gotta get a close up on this right here. Look at that sear on that patty. Can I eat that now, Chef?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Man, you can't blame me for trying, right? Tell me what's in that patty. Word on the street is, I don't know, maybe a little VooDoo.
We put some of the VooDoo touch. We put the Nola for the extra bite.
It has the best heat. All the ingredients are prepared in all the burgers. I think it's gonna be great with the combinations and stuff.
So they put the Nola in the patty rather than seasoning it during the cook. And I don't know if you heard, she said it's got the best heat of all the VooDoo. Now, why do you say that? Because Nashville's pretty hot. Blackening's got a nice little kick, but you said it's got the best heat. You didn't say heat, hot, you didn't say any of that. You said the best. What makes it the best?
Well, it has different types of blends of. It has
Good.
different type of blends of heat.
Because of the blend of seasonings and the way it hits, that's the absolute best. Now, Chef, I'm walking all the way over here, out of view, because I heard your aioli has a little Nola in it as well.
Yes.
It does, huh?
Yes, it has the Nola seasoning. It has Dijon mustard, mayonnaise, grain whole mustard, and sriracha.
Chef, why can't I take that off?
You have to twist. Yeah, it's twist.
You know, sometimes you just got to be the lead in the kitchen, right? Obviously not me. All right, Chef, I'm stealing your aioli.
All right, I'm putting the second round of burgers on.
Little sriracha, Nola in there gives it a little extra kick. Different than that fermented chili from the sriracha. That Nola is gonna have a little different heat, a little bit of cayenne, those earthy, warm flavors. I gotta tell you, that's pretty superstar right there. I can already imagine what that's gonna taste like when they pair it with their onion jam that has figs. Sweet, heat, Nola, this is a win.
I'm feeling pretty excited. Just a little bit nervous on how these teams are gonna come. You never know what we're expecting.
You guys can see right here, that's not a slice of cheese. They put cheese on there like they didn't have to pay for it. I don't know what to say other than I can't wait to see what kind of pool that has and how yummy that's gonna taste. Man, Leto brought the heat. Leto brought the heat.
Oh, the smoke show has started. It is.
I think my biggest challenge will be the small working space, as the catering events that we usually do give us a lot more room.
All right, the burgers hit the grill, and we got to check this out because you could see something mysterious coming out of this burger. And I may or may not have read the description, so I kind of know. Chef, what is coming out of that burger that has me so excited?
We got some blue cheese in there for you.
Blue cheese. Now, did you know that the blue vein cheeses are one of my favorites?
No, I did not, but I'm glad they are.
Well, bad news. I don't have a vote.
I think what makes our burgers so great is that we chose a lot of dynamic flavors that work well with each other, and we've inspired our burger based off of what we've seen in other restaurants and establishments.
The judges are sitting in closed quarters right now, and they will judge these burgers blind. They do not know what school they're getting or what they're tasting. All burgers are judged on a rubric based on appearance, flavor and taste, and finally, use of VooDoo. And of course, it's all done to raise money for the VooDoo Chef Foundation so that we can continue to promote culinary success. In addition, provide that necessary scholarship to help students go to school. These guys are cranking it out. We're gonna take a quick sec. We'll be back to see how they finish this. Make sure you come back. Welcome back to VooDoo Underground. In case you missed the first episode, which I know you didn't, we've got the culinary powerhouse of Lato High School, taking on last year's winner of VooDoo Underground, the culinary program of Robinson High School, who own and operate Knight's Tavern. And I'm gonna tell you, when you look at this blend of meat right here, I can't tell you how super excited I am about the blue cheese just running all through that burger. And Chef, what'd you season that burger with?
We season them with our VooDoo Red.
So VooDoo Red, and you said something very unique. You said our VooDoo Red. You want to share about that?
Well, the Generous VooDoo Foundation has. Do you want me to say?
All right. So, what he's alluding to, our red. The Robinson Knights use VooDoo Red in a lot of their products. So what we did is we got with their chef instructor. We created a Robinson-specific label. It is the Knight's Tavern seasoning. What do you call the red at the Knight's Tavern?
Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath. So they have this, they use it on their products, they sell it to all their people. It may or may not have been modified just a touch to make it special for them. But that's what they're using today. And I can't wait to taste it with that blue cheese. It is gonna hit like nobody's business. And Chef, what do we got going on the other end down there? What are you doing to that candy bacon? I thought you already cooked it.
Just warming it back up, make sure it's cooked all the way through.
As she's warming it back up, you can see the sugars and the spice just bubbling and goozing, making a nice candy on the outside, syrupy sweet rather than hard and crunchy. And that's the way I like it. And then she's gonna put those pickled onions on. Holy cow. I'm telling you, you guys are doing all right. You're filling the shoes pretty well.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank
you. Know, somebody in the crowd told me burgers aren't an easy thing. It's real easy to steer in the wrong direction. No pun intended.
I think the biggest challenge was the grill, because using the propane is kind of hard to tell how hot each of the sides was. It was definitely a little bit nerve-wracking at first, but you kind of get the feel of it like as more burgers are going on.
Okay, the cheese on it and stuff. I'm already done with my first, I'm going with my second. So I'm gonna be ready to switch. The hardest part was time for me. We started off 20 minutes. When I looked at the time, it was already 8, and I wasn't even done with my patties yet.
Being on a time limit is kind of scary, but I'm confident that I'll be able to do it.
I gotta tell you, there's no words. But when I'm sitting at home at night and I'm watching, may or may not be watching WWE or whatever else might happen to be on TV, there's nothing that hits better than a grilled cheese sandwich. I love a beautiful grilled cheese sandwich. And the Lato team is making me a beautiful grilled cheese sandwich. If you take a look at this, they've got the perfect carb-friendly grilled cheese. 2 NOLA seasoned patties with a whole bunch of Gouda cheese right behind it. We don't even need the bun. We could pick that bad boy up right there. That would be like the old school double down from KFC, but carnivore style with beef. Chef, I'm excited. Can we just not have the bun?
No, you have to have it all together.
Have to have it all together, because that's what the rubric says. They're going to be judged first on the appearance. Second, they're going to take a look at that burger. They're going to look at the bun and see if it's worthy enough of that burger. Not only does it complement, but does the burger hold up? Will it support the type of burger they're cooking? Next, they're going to taste this burger, and they're going to see if the flavors complement each other, not just in one bite, all the way through the burger. It can't be a one-bite win. We have to make sure that burger is consistent all the way through. Finally, they're gonna look for that VooDoo. When they find that VooDoo, they'll put that final score on that paper, they'll be tallied up, and we will have a winner of the first heat of VooDoo Underground Season 2025. I am like super stoked. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark, and it looks like we're about ready to start the builds. This is gonna be fun.
Make sure. Put the heat on.
It's good, bro.
All right, let's start.
Yeah, start preparing.
I thought our communication was pretty good.
Certain parts, we would let each other know what we're moving on to.
We've hit the 4-minute mark. Burgers are being temped, buns are being built. As you look, over at the Robinson team, buns are in the basket, lettuce is dropped, and those pickled onions are starting to hit. I can only wait to see those burgers and bacon be added on top of that. Over on the Leto side, the buns are out, the burgers are done. We are ready for the build. With just under 4 minutes, it's gonna be interesting to see where we end.
I think the biggest challenge is probably trying to make everything and then also put it on at the same time within the time market.
All right, we're approaching the 2-minute mark. We're at 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and I see the aioli hitting the burgers, but I also see heaping amounts of that pear fig jam?
Yes, and onion jam.
Big onion jam.
I also see heaping amounts of that onion fig jam hitting the bread. Beautiful toast on the bread. We've got the sauces, one on each side, and I can't wait till they put that grilled cheese burger, 2 patties, Nola seasoned, tons and tons of Gouda, right between these bad boys. And then they're gonna finish it off with the tobacco onion. Look at this, here we go. Burgers hitting the buns, going right on top of that aioli. This is going to be amazing.
I didn't think it was gonna get so close at the end.
Me neither, I was not expecting that. I thought we were making pretty good time until they called 2 minutes. I said, oh crap, okay, 2 minutes it is. So, yeah.
All right, we're at 1 minute, 30 seconds. We're coming over to the Robinson side. Chef, what are you putting on that bacon?
It is a raspberry chipotle jam that is also made in-house.
Tomato, raspberry, chipotle jam made in-house. May or may not be amazing, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, there's
Yes.
definitely some zing in here.
There's definitely zing inside this jam. It's going on top of the candied bacon and that 5-ounce blue cheese 80-20 blend right on top. Holy moly. This has got my name written all over it. I cannot wait to get up on this. And they're getting ready to close these burgers. They're getting ready to be done. Leto is clearing equipment off the table, and we've got 40 seconds left. I mean, we could sit down and have a chat. We could just hang out. They're counting burgers. They're getting ready to skewer. Leto's dropping onions, and we're at 25 seconds. These guys aren't playing. They're gonna hit it right on time. They're gonna make sure that those burgers go to the judges hot, just like out of a service window. Getting that perfect timing so that when that expediter says it's time, and he says, here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time.
When he said time, I was thinking, yes, we did it.
And we got our burgers on plates, ready to rock and roll. That's how we VooDoo. Who thought the Robinson Knights could top the tavern burger that won VooDoo Underground season 2024? But you know what? This is season 2025, and I think they did it. They have their burger loaded with blue cheese. Some people do a pork blend, a sirloin brisket blend. They got a blue cheese blend. They loaded the blue cheese right in the patty. Then they topped it with raspberry chipotle jam, candied bacon, pickled onions, and of course, VooDoo-fied all the way through. Magic, zing, red. But you know what? That doesn't mean anything if it doesn't taste good. It's a double hand drip. I'm already getting that, but let's see how she tastes. Oh my. That jam hits right off the bat with just the right amount of heat. Blue cheese tartness. Pickled onion, super yumminess. This is definitely VooDoo worthy. But now it's time to see what the judges think.
I'm very confident. I do think that timing was a factor, but I think that just adds to the excitement and fun of it. I think the judges will notice the jam, which was what we made in-house, which also has, it is a spicy and sweet jam, which I don't think anyone else has added to a burger.
Actually took it apart and wanted to try the bacon by itself because of the seasonings on the bacon, and just try to separate it because the bacon to me and then the seasonings get lost with everything else that's in there. So I was excited about all the different VooDoo seasonings, and I'm still searching for them a little bit here and there.
It has a nice flavor. I couldn't get past the bun. I really wanted to. It's just too much fun for the initial bite, I feel like.
I hope the judges are saying it's great.
I hope the judges really like the flavor combination. It's definitely a unique one.
The flavor profile really didn't hit me until the second bite. Got a nice subtle flavor to it, but it's definitely, it's got that aftertaste of the VooDoo product.
Yes, yes.
I couldn't tell if there was cheese or something in it.
It's
seems like
blue cheese.
that's right.
supposed to be.
I don't get that.
Yeah. Because
Either more on the middle of it.
It's
Yes.
very much in the burger.
Yep. Okay.
Rolled in
Yes.
the burger versus on the outside,
Right.
which so every bite doesn't have that blue cheese taste
Correct.
to it.
I just got a
That's where
big
your
blue cheese
yeah,
bite.
there
Okay.
you go. Sauce that they made with it goes well with that blue cheese, with that tart, and then of course the bacon brings it all together. But like you said, it's almost too much going on. The individual elements are beautiful and taste great, but then all together, like I don't, in my opinion, think the raw onion was even necessary.
I agree. And I think the blue cheese in the middle would be better if it was on top.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you would get it
So
through the whole
everybody-
thing. Not,
yeah, everybody has
Exactly. Delicious, nonetheless, but
Still, yeah, still happy with.
that's right.
Still buying
Still eat it. I would order it.
That's right.
It's half. Yeah.
There you go.
It's gonna be really hard to do
Yeah, exactly.
to have any more of these burgers because they're already coming out so delicious.
They are. Awesome.
Leto High School Culinary, perennial powerhouse, competing at the national level, coming into VooDoo Underground, going against themselves, because that's what it's about. It's about bettering yourself, and that's what they're here for. Check out this burger. They serve it open face so we could see that beautiful onion jam, the tobacco onions, twin double smash patties. Double smash, we're gonna see if it's a hand drip. You know I love a hand drip. Look at the thickness of that Gouda cheese, and underneath it, you can't see it, but there's a sriracha aioli with VooDoo Nola and Nola on the patty, and let's just taste it, because this is where the magic happens. Here we go. We're gonna mash this down. Check this out. Look at that right there. That beautiful Gouda cheese sticking out of that burger. You could see the onions. I could feel the juices. Man, this is gonna be yummy. Here we go. Man, the sear on that burger, magnificent. The creaminess of that smoked Gouda, just the right amount of sweetness and tart from the jam, and then the hit of that sriracha aioli. It's easy to see why they're national champs. Easy to see why they're constant winners. Easy to see why they're at VooDoo Underground. Sometimes you hate people because you love them so much. That's a damn good burger.
My nerves, they calmed down significantly since the beginning of this competition. I was so nervous and just scared of how it was gonna go, but once I was there, I was in, I was cooking. I think we did pretty good overall.
This was very different. I really like that. Was that an onion marmalade? Or
Maybe we can get the description read to us again.
The crispiness of the patties plus the onions with the sweet and spicy with the onion fig jam plus the garlic aioli sriracha.
This jam is sweet and thick. It doesn't just fall right off. You know, it sticks to the bun in the burger and it just adds another element of flavor And then you had those crunchy onions there too. I was very impressed.
Me too. And the cheese wasn't overpowered. You could, the entire burger all the way through it, you could taste everything that was in it. And fantastic bun.
I
Yeah,
agree.
they did a great job on it. The sauce actually accented those onion straws.
Right.
I
Added a
agree
little
more.
that salt from the onion straw kind of
Yeah,
accented
kinda
the whole,
add-
brought everything together.
Yeah.
A great jar on the burger.
Yes.
I hope the judges are enjoying our burger. I hope they're scarfing them down, just enjoying them. Hope that they taste good, they're cooked well.
The only thing that I think it's missing personally is I'm looking for that VooDoo. I don't taste the Nola. I taste the onions and the sauce, but
Not the Nola.
I really like it. But I know they have, using the seasoning is where they lost the point. But overall, what
I
do you-
agree.
Delicious.
That's delicious.
Oh,
I would order it.
I'm very happy.
I
yes.
would order
Oh,
it
I
out.
would order this for sure.
Yes,
Finish it.
definitely.
I'm extremely proud of them. They took into heart the practicing that they had done, and they made the changes necessary. I love the fact that it came right up to that last second. They utilized the whole time. The burgers look great.
They crushed it, they killed it. Usually when they practice, they were behind by a minute or so, but they killed it. This time they finished right on time and everything looked great. We're fingers crossed. I really believe that the judges are gonna love everything.
For semifinals, I would have Chef buy his fancy new burners.
So I'll tell you what, you win tomorrow, we'll discuss it. But
Yes.
Season 2025 VooDoo Underground, he won in the books. And let me tell you, it was a barn burger and it was close. But moving on to the semifinals. Defending their title, Robinson High School. Give it up. Don't forget, everybody's a winner here at VooDoo Underground. It doesn't matter win, lose, draw. We're all fighting for the same thing, and that's continuing education.
Cooking means everything to me. It's actually helped me better connect with my family. My mom taught me how to cook.
My favorite part about cooking is just getting able to work with my hands.
It's a fun experience. You learn a lot with creativity, time management, organization.
It's very fun, it's very exciting, and you get to be on TV.
Hey guys, congratulations to everybody. Great job. Remember, you guys got to come back tomorrow.